Hello children, how are you today? What day is it today? Is it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday or Sunday? And what about the month? Is it January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November or December? Well, today we are going to go to pages 74 and 75 in our natural science book. In these pages, we are going to study fish. And we are also going to revise things about domestic and wild animals, but that you already know. But we are going to talk about the third group of vertebrate animals. Remember that we said that there are two groups of animals. A vertebrate animal that have a backbone and invertebrate animals that don't have a backbone. In vertebrate animals, we have studied mammals and birds. Do you remember the characteristics of mammals? Mammals have the body covered by hair or by fur. Mammals are born from their mother. They are not born from eggs. They are born from the mother. And mammals drink milk from their mothers when they are babies. Very good. The only mammal that is born from eggs is the platypus, el ornitorrinco. But you don't have to study that this year, okay? But that's the only mammal that is born from eggs. Well, there's another one, but we will study in following years. What about birds? Characteristics of birds. Birds have the body covered with hair? No, with feathers. They have a beak. Instead of a mouth, they have a beak. They have 2 legs and 2 wings. 2 wings to fly, okay? And they are oviparous. They lay eggs, okay? Well, let's go to fish, because fish have a backbone. They have a backbone, la espina, lo que nosotros cuando comemos pescado, la espina central, esa sería la columna vertebral del pez. They have a backbone. Let's read the questions and we are going to think. Do fish have legs? No, they don't. Do fish have hair? No, they don't. Do fish have a tail? Yes, they do. Okay, so if we look at the picture here, we are going to see some characteristics of fish. The main characteristic is that fish live in water. Fish live in water. They don't live on land like most mammals. They live in water. Some mammals live in water as well, for example, the whale or the dolphin. And those are not fish, they are mammals. But fish live in water. They can live in fresh water, which is water from a river, or in salt water, which is water from the ocean. Fresh water from a river or a pond or a lake, and salt water is water from the ocean. Their bodies are covered in scales, escamas, scales. They swim using their tail and fins. And fins. Las aletas. They breathe with gills. They breathe with gills. How do we say gills in Spanish? That's a difficult word. It's branquias. Branquias. In English it's easier. It's gills. Okay? Listen and repeat. Fish live in water. They can live in fresh water or salt water. Their bodies are covered in scales. They swim using their tail and fins. They breathe with gills. So let's see all this vocabulary. We have gills, listen and repeat, gills, scales, fins, and tail. Okay, repeat again. Gills, scales, fins, and tail. We could do it like with a chant. Gills, scales, fins, and tail. Gills, scales, fins, and tail. Those are the gills, scales, fins, and tails. The four parts that fish have different from other animals, okay, that are characteristic from fish. Let's write with your pencil. You are going to write these words, gills, scales, fins, and tail, in your book. Activity 2, page 74. Let's go. Look, because you have the words here. You have fin, gills, scales, and tail. So you just have to copy. Be careful when you copy. Don't copy writing wrong letters, okay? Copy, very careful, following the examples. Okay, let's go to the first one. Fin. Where are the fins? Well, the fins are here, but we don't have a line. And here where we have a line. So here we write fin. F-I-N. Fin. F-I-N. Here. F-I-N. Fin. The second word we have is gills. Gills. Okay. These are the gills. So here we have to write G-I-L-L-S. Gills. Gills. Okay. The body is covered with scales. Scales. So we write here scales. Scales is a little bit more difficult, but remember that it has 6 letters. S-C-A-L-E-S. Scales. Scales here. S-C-A-L-E-S. Scales. Scales here. And the last one is the tail. the tail, which is this. This is the tail. Tail. And you write it here. Tail. T-A-I-L. Tail. Tail. Okay, I repeat. This is the gill. Gill. Listen and repeat. Gill. Scales. Tail. And fin. Fin. It has two fins here. 1 and 2. Fins, okay? Well, now we are moving to page 75. Page 75. If you haven't finished copying, just pause the video, stop the video, and then you play it a little bit later. Let's go to page 75. At page 75, we are going to talk about domestic animals and pets and wild animals. Okay, well, remember, domestic animals are farm animals and pets, and wild animals are the animals that live in the forest. Let's remember these things that we learned at the beginning of the unit. I'm going to read it all together and then you listen and repeat. But first I read it. Domestic animals can be pets, farm animals, or working animals. Farm animals give us food and other products. Wild animals live in natural habitats. Okay? Listen and repeat. Domestic animals can be pets, farm animals, or working animals. Farm animals give us food and other products. Wild animals live in natural habitats. Well, in activity 2, you have to draw. You have to draw 3 animals: a hamster, a sheep, and a lion. I know it's not very easy, but you have to do your best because we don't have the stickers. Remember, the stickers are at school. With your pencil, you trace. Remember what tracing is? Repasar. With your pencil, you trace. A hamster is a pet. You trace pet with your pencil. A hamster is a pet, and here you draw a hamster. You do this at the end when I finish, okay? A sheep is a farm animal, and you trace farm animal, okay? And here you draw a sheep, una oveja, remember. A lion is a wild animal, and here you draw a lion, a hamster, a sheep, and a lion, okay? You have to draw. I know some of you are better at drawing than others. Remember, with a pencil you trace, and then you draw the pictures, okay? And we go to the last activity, and here you need colors. You need blue, red, and green. Blue, red, and green. So take the colors while I prepare the activity. Where do animals live? Circle. If they live in a home, we circle in blue. If they live on a farm, we circle in red. And if they live in natural habitats, we circle in green. Let's go with the first one. I know some of them can live in 2 places. So if you want to do 2 colors, you can do 2 colors. For example, a cat. A cat lives in a home, like my cat Moon. So we circle blue. But if it could also live on a farm. So if you want to circle blue and red, that's correct, okay? But I think that the best option is blue. A cow, red. Cat, blue. Cow, red. Dolphin, green. Dolphin, green. Dog, where does a dog live? In a home. In a home. So blue. Could it be also on a farm? Yes, you could do blue and red. An eagle, which is a bird, and is in a natural habitat. So we do it green, green. A lion also lives in a natural habitat. So we do it green as well. A pig on a farm. So we do it red. And a sheep on a farm. So we do it red. Let's do it again. A cat in a home, blue. A cow on a farm, red. A dolphin in a natural habitat, green. A dog in a home, blue. An eagle in a natural habitat, green. A lion in a natural habitat, green. A pig on a farm, red. And a sheep on a farm, red. Well, this is the end of this day that we are sharing, of this lesson that we are sharing. I'll see you all in our next session. If you haven't finished especially activity 2, that you have to draw the hamster, the sheep, and the lion, you finish, okay? Bye-bye. Finish your activities. Bye.